the man for all seasons.
Suicide is one of the leading causes of death for kids ages 10 to 14. It's hard to believe. Also for those 25 to 34. According to the CDC, someone dies by suicide here in the United States every 11 minutes. It is Suicide Prevention Week, and we're shining some light here on trying to prevent it, specifically today, talking about those little ones. Vanessa Ennis is a community health network therapist and is joining us this morning again to talk about those who are struggling. And this morning, Vanessa, it's good to have you here during this important, really, month and week that we're trying to kind of shine a light on this. I guess I've said this before, but it always hits me that when we're talking about little kids, 10 to 14 years old, that those numbers of those committing suicide has tripled in the last few years. Is that an accurate number?
Yes, that's an accurate number. It seems to be that we have had a significant increase starting in around 2017, and it is definitely impacting our young youth as well as our older youth.
What do you think it is specifically about those 10 to 14? You know, and as a mom, I think of social media, and I think about, you know, I had a student that I, you know, had an Instagram account, and someone asked her to commit suicide, and I was one of her coaches, and I couldn't believe what I was reading, and that was years ago. Is that part of it, a little piece of it, or do you think a big piece of it?
I think social media absolutely plays a factor in it. I think it's about expectations. We have these expectations as young people to be perfect, to look perfect, to always have that social media presence that has no depth of emotion. And that's just not accurate. And so then when you have those real feelings behind the scenes and you're comparing yourself to someone's photos and reels, it doesn't actually match up and it doesn't connect. So I do think there's an impact there, but I also think there's a lot of other factors that can play into it as well.
What are some of those that you think that you're seeing? I think that we really want to let parents know all of the different places to be looking.
Yeah, so depression is a big part. So the National Institute of Mental Health and the CDC, they do research on this yearly, and the research that came out of 2020 is readily available for folks, and it talks about depression. I think depression is, there's still plenty of stigma. Lots and lots of families are talking about it more, but there's still a lot of stigma around depression and even substance use in those teen years, and the impact of those two things going together can be really significant. But with that increase in completed suicides and deaths, we're also seeing an increase in depression that's impacting school and social life. And those are really big things for young people, especially in that 10 to 14 age bracket.
In some of your studies and what you see on a day-to-day basis, do you have an opinion, I guess it would be more, or have you seen studies on why our kids seem to be more depressed?
Well, kids will tell you right now that they think that COVID has impacted them, right? So less social influence, less time with their peers, less time in other scenarios outside of their home, that they're saying that's impacting them. I do think social media for sure is a part of it. I think since 2017, there's just a different tension, I feel like, just in general. And I think our youth, our young people feel that. And they want to find ways to be seen and be heard and be cared for. And I feel like life has felt very busy and very chaotic the last chunk of years. And I think sometimes kids get lost in that shuffle.
We have about 30 seconds left. Can you quickly tell us about some of the signs of depression? Again, maybe it looks different for a child than it would an adult.
We're looking for big changes in mood. If they're really sad and then all of a sudden get really happy, that's something concerning, or vice versa. They've been really happy and all of a sudden they get really sad. So looking for that change is important. If they start to give things up that are important to them, like they've always played soccer and they quit playing soccer, those are warning signs that something could be going on. It's really important. The other thing I want to touch on is we need to teach our kids distress tolerance. Sometimes suicide is a permanent solution for something that might be a temporary problem. And so working with our kids on learning how to slow down, breathe, and walk through those hard moments is a really important piece of prevention. And as parents and adults around them, coaches, we need to be an example of that too.
I just got chills. Vanessa, you're always so good. And just your presence and your calming and your information. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. We're going to have more tomorrow. Also, for those of you that are watching, we're going to be talking about older people, not just the 10 to 14. That's tomorrow. So I wanted to let you know about the same time tomorrow. For more information, fox59.com/Angela Answers tomorrow.